the voice of your Toronto Maple Leafs, Joe Bowen. Leafs Nation and hockey fans everywhere, congratulations, Joe, and thank you for 4 decades of amazing memories.
And let's hope, maybe starting tonight, Jimmer, there's more to come deep into June, but this is a pretty important game for this Leaf team.
To the Leaf zone. Boy, this play-by-play thing's a little difficult, Ralphie, I got to say. and as soon as I said that, Bonesy Jr. showed up, so there you go. And we'll be able to hand it over to him on the next time we get a break here.
Battle in behind the goal line. Ekman Larsson has more tied up. Helping out is Dakota Joshua. Puck comes loose. Now to the blue line. A shot from Del Mastro, kicked away by Wall. Benoit connects with Max Domi. He'll launch one up in the air looking for Joshua. Joshua in a goal! Oh, he whistled it off the crossbar.
Well, a great little move, backhand, forehand. Borje Salming scored on the power play late to tie it.
Here's a chance off the draw, and they score! Colton Dach off a one face-off. Walked right into the slot and just squeaked one underneath the glove of Joseph Woll to make it 1-0 Chicago.
Looked like Joseph Woll thought he had it for a moment. It was just a scrum off the face-off to his right.
The Leaf zone. Vlasic with it at the point. Sends it in behind the goal. Nicholas Waugh tied up with Dickinson. Puck comes loose, and now a wraparound try was stopped by Wall. It's loose in front. Teravainen with a shot. They score! And now we get a scuffle after the whistle.
Boy, now here's another one. This looked like it was sitting like through a scramble, but got through Joseph Woll and was sitting under his right pad. And he turned and knocks it over the goal line.
After Coach's Challenge video review, it was determined that there was goaltender interference. The Chicago player pushes the goalie.
The goal is waved off, and I think it's the right call.
It's the right call, but I have seen goals like this stand.
Been wrong before.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's something you did not take for granted.
Can you see if that's all right? He had a long night and slept in that day. Let's hear Simone Benoit with a drive. That's stopped by Spencer Knight. Benoit up the wall to Joshua. Joshua will play it to center. No Leafs there. Now a giveaway. Here's Scott Lawton over the line. Lawton pulling it in front. He gets hauled down. And this will be a penalty against Chicago.
The Hawks, by the way, 4th overall in the NHL in the penalty kill.
Nylander got it to the Chicago line, but gave it away. Crevier up ice to 𝐏𝐫. A chance here, and they score! Dickinson, after having a goal taken away from him, this one will count. It's 2-0 Chicago. Morgan Riley. Now Nylander in the middle of the ice. Sends it to the net. That's stopped by Spencer Knight. A battle for the loose puck will be picked up by Nazar, and he'll skate it to center for Chicago. Nazar over the Leaf line. Backdoor, a loose man, and Teravainen. Believe he sent it off the crossbar up into the meshing out of play. Blackhawks onto it. Grzelcyk over to Kaiser. Kaiser ahead. Donato dumps it in. Oh, good check there from Matthew Knies. He put Ryan Donato on his backside.
Kind of lost that intensity and urgency in their own zone that they had mostly in the last 3 games of that road trip.
There's Oliver Moore with a centering pass, and Lardis' shot was stopped by Joseph Woll. Rims it around the glass, bouncing puck. Leafs get control. Here's Knies up ice. Knies to Matthews. Now Nylander over the line. Nylander backdoor. Great save made by Spencer Knight.
Matthew Knies setup by Willie Nylander on the right side. Finds Matthew Knies in the back post.
Tavares to Benoit. Couldn't quite get it in deep. It's knocked down by Nick Lardis. Lardis with a pass ahead. That connects. Moore with a shot. A good pad save made by Joseph Woll. To muscle it in behind the goal line. Tavares trying to get to it. Finds Robertson. Robertson to the point. Morgan Riley shot off a body and wide. Now Tavares through his legs. But Knight able to find it. Here's Jake McCabe. He'll get the red line and dump it in. Knight out of the goal to play it. And get it to Bertuzzi. Leafs get it back. Knies now in behind the goal. Knies centering pass. And that just rolled by Matthews. Now Stetcher a drive. Stopped by Knight. Nylander in behind the goal.
Since missing the early part of the season in training camp, and now he gets them again after a bit of a layoff, 10-day
delayed penalty here. Face-off won by the Leafs again. Stetcher this time gets it out. Steven Lorenz will skate it up ice. Lorenz to Lawton. Nice move by Lawton. Lawton walking in. And oh, that one just squirted wide. Kaiser keeps it in. And now a chance for Donato in front. Good poke check there from Joseph Woll. Leafs in the offensive zone here. Robertson plays it to the blue line for McCabe. Almost blew a tire, but did well to keep it in. McMahon on it now. McMahon will fire from a sharp angle, and Knight blockers that away. Crevier follows up. In behind the goal to the blue line. A shot is tipped in front, and a nice pad save made by Woll. He's able to find the rebound and hold on to it. Doc left circle. His shot goes off a stick. Up into the meshing, out of play. For a whistle. Up the half wall to the blue line. Kaiser will walk in. Nice save by Woll. Centering pass. It's underneath Woll's pads. And he's able to get a whistle. Over Ekman-Larsson up the wall. McMahon trying to get to it. And we get a whistle here.
Now, interference is going to be the call, and Morgan Rielly got caught deep.
Leafs win the draw. Nylander in front. John Tavares whistles it high and wide. Rielly to Nylander. Nylander walking in. Down into the corner. Matthew Knight pulls it towards the front of the goal. It's stopped. Loose puck. Nylander firing. That's blocked in front. Now Matthews up top. Centering in front. Morgan Rielly shooting. And that went off a body and wide. Pass on the near wing. He'll retrieve it himself behind the goal. Nylander throwing it in front. It's loose for a moment. Nye's all tied up. Able to keep it in. Rielly across to Nylander. Down low. Matthews in front. Tried to go between the legs, but fanned on it.
It's absolutely mind-boggling.
Spencer Knight gave it away behind the net. It went off the side of the goal as Lawton tried to spin it in front. Henry Thrun pass up ice. Looking for Robertson. That was taken away. Now 𝐁𝐸 over the Leaf line. Pass across for Doc. His shot's off the rebound. Oh, a great left toe save made there by Joseph Woll as Bertuzzi had a grade A look. Del Mastro gives it away and blows a tire. Joshua onto it. Joshua shooting, and Knight gets a blocker on that, and it deflects out of play. Taking it up towards the blue line. Nick Robertson trying to get away from Lardis. Leaves it for Benoit. Benoit will shoot, and no idea. Spencer Knight, a rebound try, and Knight is able to just pin his pad up against the post and keep that one out. Up the boards, Joshua. Pass up ice, connects with McCabe. McCabe over to McMahon over the line. McMahon walking in, shooting, and he just missed. Cycled into the corner, Burakovsky. Looking for a teammate, sends it to the net, and that pinballed around, but Woll kept it out. Fans are not happy. Stetcher to McCabe. Pass up ice off of Domi. Giveaway by Knight. Again, the chance in front. Scott Lawton, and it's stopped by Knight, and he finds the loose puck. 10:04 left in the period. It's Matthews, Knies, and Nylander for the ozone draw. They win it. Ekman-Larsson to the net. They score! Oliver Ekman-Larsson, a seeing eye wrister, makes it 2-1. Thought it might have got tipped in front, Ralphie, but Ekman-Larsson leads the train back to the bench.
It was simple. Win the face-off, go to the net. Matthew Knies was there.
Cycling down behind the net, Matthews. Matthews spinning away. Sending it to the blue line. Stetcher to the net. That is stopped by Knight, but he lost his goal stick. McCabe to the point. Nylander walking in, shooting, and that just missed. Chicago line. Benoit trying to center. That went off a stick. Lawton will pick it up. Carry it up the wall. Lorenz to the point. A shot, and that bounced on towards Spencer Knight, but he kicked it away. Good forecheck. Long pass up ice for Cowan again. Out of his reach, but no icing. He outraces it. Easton Cowan near corner. Cowan with some room. Trying to center. It goes to Robertson. Robertson to the net. It's floating around and just bounces wide. Stetcher, far circle, to Robertson, trying to spin free, he has a stick knocked away, and that'll be a penalty. Matthews over the line, to Matthew, Knies walking in, and his shot is stopped by Spencer Knies. Blackhawks win the D-zone draw, they give it away, Matthews in front, scores! Austin Matthews ties the game at 2! What a beauty! just floats it over the glove of Spencer Knight. And with 3:09 left, it's 2-2.
Willie Nylander helps make this play in behind the net.
On Holy Mackinac night here, I'm going to leave that word reserved for my dad, but I'm pretty sure one would have come out there.
Let's just say, I hope you get another chance to maybe use it.
Here's the chance again. They score! Dakota Joshua! Holy Mackinac! The Leafs have scored 3 unanswered goals in the third, and they take the lead.
On a nothing play, off the faceoff, the Leafs fire it towards the Chicago net from their own blue line. But a big rebound off the stick of Spencer Knight comes out, and Dakota Joshua is the first one to it.
That's going to cost me $25 in royalties.
I'll pay it for you. It was well used.
Joseph Woll out to play it. Woll gives it away. Bertuzzi centers. Centering pass. Nick Lardis knocked it away. Still loose in front. Lawton picks it up. Kaiser in the corner. 5 seconds left. Kaiser to the point. Burakovsky. One-timer Lardis. He banned on it. The horn will go. The Leafs win it by a final score of 3-2. What a third period comeback.
Well, on Joe Bowen night, like we said, game number 1 for your dad behind the microphone in Chicago. The Leafs were down 3-0 to the Hawks in the first period. Came back and tied it late in the third on an overtime or a power play goal by 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐩𝐞𝐫. Tonight they do it a little better. Didn't fall down 2 and then scored 3 straight to win it, and in spectacular fashion.